Finding the best home theater system is annoying because specs don't tell you how it actually sounds at home. So I bought and tested 5 full setups in my own living room, watched movies, played games, and cranked music way too loud. I'm breaking down what actually impressed me and which ones are worth your money. Product number 1, Klipsch Reference 5.2 Home Theater System. When I first set these Klipsch towers on the floor, the weight alone told me they weren't messing around. The wood grain finish feels solid, and those built-in atmos speakers angled on top look clean, not gimmicky. During movies, the sound had serious punch. Explosions hit hard, but dialogue stayed clear thanks to the center channel. The dual subwoofers shook my couch without sounding muddy, which surprised me in a good way. Music sounded wide and alive, especially at higher volumes where cheaper systems fall apart. The Denon receiver made setup easier than I expected, and switching between streaming and gaming was smooth. This system is for people who want that real theater feel and have space for it. It's big, loud, and demands attention, but if you want room-filling sound that feels physical, this setup sets the bar before things get simpler. It honestly replaced my local cinema trips completely. Product number 2, Sony Bravia Theater System 6 HTS60. Picking up the Sony system, everything felt lighter and more compact, which I actually liked. The soundbar has a clean look, and the wireless sub and rears were easy to place without stressing cables. Watching movies, the surround effect was convincing for a soundbar-based setup. Voices came through clearly, even during loud action scenes, so I didn't need subtitles. Pairing it with a Bravia TV made control stupidly simple, and I used my phone app more than the remote. Music sounded balanced, especially for casual listening. This is the system I'd recommend if you want surround sound without turning your room into a speaker showroom. It's simple, friendly, and works best for apartments or shared spaces where huge volume isn't the goal. Setup took under an hour and nothing felt confusing. It stayed reliable during weeks of daily use at home. Product number 3, Ultimea Skywave X50. When I unboxed the Skywave X50, the metal grille and wood sub immediately felt premium in my hands. The wireless setup was the real win here. I had everything running without running cables across the room. During testing, the overhead effects actually worked. Rain sounded like it was above me, not just louder speakers. The bass dug deep and stayed smooth even when I pushed the volume late at night. I noticed the sound stayed clean, never harsh, even during busy action scenes. Movies felt huge, and gaming audio was incredibly directional. This system is perfect if you want immersive sound but hate messy installs. It's powerful, modern-looking, and ideal for people who want atmos without drilling holes or running wires everywhere. It made my living room feel purpose-built for movies. Friends noticed the difference immediately and kept asking about it. That alone says a lot in real-life testing. Product number 4, Ultimea Poseidon D80. Handling the Poseidon D80, it felt sturdy without being bulky, and the layout made sense right away. The extra front speakers gave the sound a wider feel than most bars I've tried. Watching sports and movies, sound wrapped around me better than expected, especially considering some speakers are wired. Dialogue stayed clear, and atmos effects added height without sounding fake. Bass from the wireless sub was punchy, though not overpowering. This setup is great if you want more surround detail but don't want a full receiver and tower system. It works well in medium rooms and gives you lots of control over how everything sounds. It's a nice middle ground between simple bars and massive systems. Cable management took time, but results were worth it after a few days of daily movie watching at home. Product number 5, Ultimea Poseidon M60 2025 model. When I picked up the Poseidon M60, it felt compact and surprisingly solid for a single bar setup. Installation was almost instant, and I appreciated not dealing with rear speakers. During shows and movies, voices stood out clearly, even when music and effects kicked in. That made a huge difference for late-night watching. The bass was tighter than I expected from a wired sub this size, and it filled my room without rattling things. Surround effects were wide rather than fully behind me, but still immersive. I used the app to dial things in, which was simple and responsive. This is the one I'd suggest if you want atmos flavor without clutter. It's great for smaller spaces, quick setups, and people who just want better TV sound without overthinking it. I kept it on all day while working and relaxing, and it never felt tiring or sharp to my ears personally. All 5 of these impressed me in different ways, and none felt like a bad pick. It really comes down to space, budget, and how serious you are about sound. I've dropped links below so you can check current prices and see what fits your setup best.